Listen up, for knowledge is spoken. Listen up, for knowledge has spoken. You know, a lot of us as men, we don't feel a sense of self-worth when we know that we are not functioning at the best level in bed. And so you may have a woman in your life, and you and I know that our self-worth, our feeling of power as a man is affected when we cannot in bed perform. So a lot of men are affected psychologically because they can't perform sexually. And this is not only a bearing on our psychological health, it's a reflection on our physical health. So the lack of sexual performance affects men entirely, physically, emotionally, and mentally. So how do we improve this? And I know there's a lot of quick fixes that come on TV, but these quick fixes cause problems sometimes because over-the-counter stuff has a lot of side effects. The quick fix. Now, I'm not going over quick fixes. I want to change lifestyle. And in changing lifestyle, what we're going to do is give some remedies to how we can actually improve our sexual performance through 12 herbs, 12 natural herbs. So let me go over these 12 natural herbs and what they do for us. And also remember, in the light of all this, you have to practice semen retention. And I'll talk about that as well. Now, the first herb, now, I don't suggest that you just take these herbs individually unless you really have guidance medically, but find something that is safe formula, organically, that includes small doses of all of these. I won't go into the brands. You can contact me through either direct, or you can make a comment, and in the commentary, I will let you know what I take. But for the sake of this this YouTube broadcast, I'm not going to advertise anybody's product unless I'm getting paid for it. So I'm just going to talk about these natural remedies, these natural herbs, and what they do for us for increasing our potency so that we're not impotent, our physical strength, our energy so that we can last longer, and also keeping a longer erection, because you and I know that women are different from men. They receive. So as long as they can keep a vagina that is wet. Now, women drying up, that's another health issue that I'm going to invite somebody on probably in the future to deal with, so that we appeal to women, because women have some issues too. But we're not dealing with women issues. We're dealing with the male issues where it comes to performance. Now, you hear a lot of things on the market talking about male enhancement, enlarging your penis. Your penis becoming larger is just a natural byproduct of taking these things, because it's all about blood flow and increasing your blood flow, which actually gives the appearance of a larger penis enhancement. So let's talk about these herbs. One is called Tanget Ali. I'm going to read a little bit because I have some notes. Tanget Ali is from Southeast Asia and increases erectile functioning and helps prevent erectile dysfunction. It also serves as a natural bacterial infection fighter. So it helps against disease in the body. It also relieves stress, Tanget Ali. The second one is found in South America. Now, from what I heard, some women take it because it tends to improve areas of their body, specifically their behind. You know, all these women are pumping up their behinds with stuff, and we're finding out that these ass shots really cause serious damage, and women can die from them. Well, there's a drug, not a drug, but there's a natural herb called organic maca root. But we're going to talk about what it does for men. It increases your libido, which is the energy and feeling that you want to have sex. Some of us don't even feel. Women may have sex with us, get us in bed, your wife or your partner, and then we just don't have the energy or the feeling. And she's disappointed. Because she's disappointed, it affects us. That I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee because of that. It affects us because she reminds us of our dysfunction. So that's tough on the psyche. So it comes from South America. It also helps with fertility. As you know, men, our sperm count is affected by a lot of things in the environment. One of these things that affect us is stress. We'll talk about that with another natural herb. But maca root affects blood pressure. Now, why is blood pressure important? When men begin to have blood pressure problems, their circulation is not as efficient, and they get less softer erections, and they're sustained for a shorter period of time. So your blood pressure and your heart health is effective to your sexual health, affects your sexual health. Now, free radicals in the environment also cause cellular damage, and that's what maca root helps to prevent. Now, there's another one. This name I laughed at when I heard, but since I've been taking it, it is effective. Horny goat weed. Horny goat weed. Horny goat weed helps to fight. It's Chinese. It grows naturally in China, and it helps fight osteoporosis. Osteoporosis actually affects more women after middle age, but osteoporosis is the fact that our bones are not as strong anymore. And so for bone and joint health, it helps keep strength of the skeletal system, which is the bones. And it also helps us to fight fatigue and stay more energetic, and also erectile dysfunction. There's another herb called Tribulus terrestris extract, found in fruits in the Middle East and parts of Asia. And what it does is it helps protect organs. When they say organ protection, they really talk about cellular protection, because cells and tissue make up organs. Also, it's a testosterone booster. You hear about all these brothers that want to go to the gym because testosterone helps keep muscles strong. Men need testosterone, and as we get older, sometimes testosterone levels decrease, and that's why a lot of us have softer looking bodies as we get older, and what they call men boobs, big guts. But testosterone is supposed to help us keep up not only the muscular physique of a man, but also boost our sex drive. It's an Ayurvedic culture in India. They use this as well for a natural aphrodisiac. Now, ginseng, there are two types. American ginseng, which is really uprooted from the East, but grown in America, and also Chinese ginseng. Basically, you'll see something that's called Panax in parentheses. That helps fight immune system. So you'll see it sometimes in supermarkets, front corners of gas stations, and people take little shots of it. It helps boost the immune system, but it also helps fight fatigue. Notice when you're tired, your sexual health suffers. So for us as men, vitality is central to potency and keeping up that sexual drive. Now, there's what's called Muwera Puwama, which Moira Pawama helps fight upset stomach, but it also is a natural aphrodisiac and helps us with joint pain. Then there's pumpkin seed oil. You probably heard of people talk about omega-3s. Omega-3s, fatty acids. Omega-3s lower cholesterol. Now, what does that have to do with sex drive? When you have heightened cholesterol and the blocking of your arteries, you have less blood circulation, and blood circulation is key to keeping an erection because it's the blood shooting to that area that is the healthier your blood flow with circulation, the harder and more lasting the erection. So pumpkin seed oil. There's also velvet bean extract. Velvet bean extract is something that once it gets in your blood, it helps brain functioning and it helps fight depression, keeps enjoyment. So depression, the feeling of being down, the lack of self-worth affects your ability to perform. And this also boosts your testosterone levels, velvet bean extract. Then there's cayenne pepper. You know, a lot of us cook with it. But cayenne pepper keeps the heat in the body. It keeps the circulation. And heat in the body improves libido. That's why when somebody is horny, they say, man, he's hot. Bruh, man, he's hot. Don't get so hot, man. You hot. You in heat. Or animals in heat. But it also boosts testosterone levels indirectly as well. Now, there's what's called CoQ10. CoQ10 is basically an enzyme. It helps cell damage, prevent cell damage. Cell damage can cause cancer, but it also helps prevent migraines, they found. So in that, it helps fight cell damage. That includes the cells of your body. It also helps overall health and sexual functioning. And lastly, there's what's called bioprene complex. It's made out of black pepper and ginseng extract, which gives energy and also keeps blood flowing. Notice that pepper and cayenne and black pepper in your diet keeps heat, keeps you flowing. So lastly, I suggest everybody that wants to really be serious about sexual functioning, practice the movement of energy around the body. Maybe some kind of Tai Chi, some kind of yoga, but with that semen retention. Semen retention is that every time you have sex, you don't have to have a physical ejaculation. As a matter of fact, the less you ejaculate as men, and this is why I suggest that we shut off the ejaculating to porn or watching porn and masturbation, because this lowers our blood flow, shrinks the penis, and when we're ready to perform with a real woman, we don't have what it takes. But semen retention, the less we ejaculate, the buildup of testosterone, the better the blood flow to the penis, the harder the penis when you need it. And even when you have sex, I would suggest that you learn to control and also practice semen retention. Listen up, for knowledge has come. Peace. Feel free to leave a comment down below, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the station. Thank you.